first off, I love that I don't really have to shift, but I've noticed when I don't have something to rest my fingers on, since there's no clutch, I end up getting arm pump in my left arm. I've never had arm pump issues before until I've rode this. Going into corners, I'm a real heavy clutch user, and so I use the front brake and the clutch and stay in the throttle. Well, on this, I don't have a clutch, so I can't stay in the throttle, so I gotta learn to let off so the front end pushes in the corners and the trees. I've had issues with that. Other than that, it's a really solid bike and I really enjoy it. I just wish they had a clutch just so I can modulate the power more, but that's really it.
Brake, back on gas. Hit right here, hit the marks. Get one of the chunkier sections. Ooh, that's fun, I love that. Okay, navigate through the rocks, avoid tweaking the rotor. Okay. Alright. Ooh, I messed that up. My first thought is this thing is super smooth and just like easy to ride. The suspension's a little stiffer than what I would prefer, but it's really cool. Rear brake is the hand brake. It's neat. It doesn't quite have as much gravity power as I would prefer, but it's freaking awesome. Makes where I don't have to really dab as much, put my feet down, or I can focus on putting my foot places without worrying about my rear brake as much. And it is awesome. And it just handles good. It's a little stiff for what we're doing, but it's just so nimble and easy to ride. Oh God. I say that. Ugh. I'm going way faster than I was on my two-stroke Sherco, for sure. It feels light when you're riding it. All right, we'll see what it does on this thing. Oh yeah. All right, see if I can do the same. Maybe not with the roto video. Okay. Definitely wish I had a clutch right there, but it ain't so bad. To ride my rear brake more, see if I can kind of help with it, with the suspension and keeping it planted. It seems to be helping, but see, like that right there, I needed more rear brake. Brandon's killing me. I do find myself keep trying to push my foot down for my rear brake. Definitely something to get used to, but I think it has great potential. I'm liking it. I'm gonna be honest, like, it's really not wearing me out as much as it would like my bike. I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk to you and do this without just dying. This thing just goes through. It's nice. Feels nice and limp, light. I don't even know where Brandon is. Oh, he's still up there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like it.
Like, I rode her 701 yesterday just around town. Dude, it's like we've gone from our like least vibrating motorcycles to like one of the most vibrating motorcycles you can get, and it's just like
Yeah.
like sensory overload coming off the Starks.
That's just crazy. I gotta fucking get rid of that gas bike and get my son an electric bike now.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how different it'd be for them.
God, that's after realizing how much easier that bike is to ride, shit. Yeah, I gotta get one of them.
This is the second time I've gotten to ride a Stark, and the first time I've actually gotten to take it in like some real woods with rocks and everything. It's just ridiculous because you can just creep through everything and then you just get on the throttle and it's a rocket ship. This one has the rear brake, the foot rear brake. I really like it, but my left hand kind of felt weird because it had nothing to do. But beyond that, I mean, it's the coolest thing because it can go from beginner all the way up to expert and just fit everything. This one's got mooses front and rear, and just, I mean, I took it through some really gnarly stuff and just never worried about it because I knew that I could just stop and just take off whenever I wanted. Like, it's the coolest bike ever. I really like it.
But
What is this?
it's a 60 horsepower. You probably rode it in 30 horsepower.
Oh, I bet it's, yeah,
Yeah.
God, I bet it's so fucking fast.
too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you're really moving, like on the grass here when you get on it to the
Yeah.
next turn.
I
Like,
mean, it feels like you're flogging a dirt bike.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as fast as anything out there. How were your times on the enduro?
I'm faster on this thing than
I
I
think
felt
so.
faster.
I'm faster on this thing. I mean, I don't need to compare. I know
Right.
I am faster on this thing than.
Well, there's no gear to fuck up and no. I mean, it's like
Dude, you're
a whole,
always in the right gear.
Yeah, you're always.
And-
super stable and narrow and.
With it fit how it feels like without fighting the gyro effect's awesome, but with it being heavier, it's more planted.
Right.
So like it doesn't want to deflect nearly as bad as
Dude,
you
it
would,
rides like a
two-stroke.
4-stroke, but it steers like a
Yes.
2-stroke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you think you could do it, an Oprah race on it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it in fast stuff it'll do 30 miles. Slow stuff it'll do 40, 45.
What's it? Oprah's what, like an hour and a half or something?
Hour and a half. They're typically 25 miles.
They bumped them up for a race, an hour 45 this year.
That's
That's good.
problematic.
They did it for you. They're like,
Yeah.
Well, they wanted to do.
them damn electric cycles, we ain't gonna mess with that shit anymore.
Yeah.
Good old gatekeeping.
They wanted to do 2 hours, but it got shot down.
I thought they did. I thought they approved the 2 hours.
Hour 45.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it needs to be long.
I
Because
I agree.
just because you're fast doesn't mean you're fit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my problem. The guys that I raced, I'd like, dude, I could fucking beat you guys
Yeah.
if we like did a half lap.
Catering to a bunch of moto guys.
Fitness is the deal.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
the
really.
thing. Okra's all just chock full of motocross guys.
Yep.
Whop, 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 whop.